Hello everyone out there in internet land, and welcome back to my channel, Living in Santa Fe. I'm Kenny Crowley, your local Santa Fe realtor and real estate resource. Today I want to give you a market report for the real estate market here in Santa Fe for October of 2025. We're just past mid-November here, so we now have some accurate statistics out, so I can provide you with the report and the overview market snapshot for the previous month. I'll be putting out these market report videos every month for the previous month. And if you like what you're seeing in these videos and you're getting value from this content, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you always get the new updates on my videos. And let's dive into the Santa Fe real estate market, October 2025. All right, so I've created a real estate market report here for October of 2025 in Santa Fe. And if you are considering buying or selling real estate right now, what it is that you need to know and focus on in this current market. As always, you can contact me directly for a consultation on my website at kennycrowley.com or on my cell directly here. So overall, we are continuing to move towards a more balanced market in Santa Fe here. Prices are still climbing, so as a seller, your property is still appreciating. There is still a strong sales volume, reflecting a lot of active buyers still. However, it's a more slowed and measured pace rather than the frenzied COVID years or the super competitive summer months. The market is showing signs of strong sales paired with longer selling times, however. So we have longer days on market, which means the sellers are going to need to be more thoughtful about how they price their property. Mortgage rates have come down a little bit, bringing cautious buyers back into the market with a little more renewed confidence and purchasing power here. So buyers are gaining some leverage and they are able to be a little more selective in this market right now. So our median sale price here in Santa Fe is $568,000. And there is a 2.4% year over year change. So properties are still appreciating, not quite the double digit jumps that we've seen in previous years, but investing in real estate is still a good idea in this market. And the stabilizing appreciation, as a buyer, offers less fear of overpaying for a property or making rash decisions due to competition. If you're a seller in this market, obviously your value of your property is remaining strong and appreciating, but only if your home shows well and is priced realistically. So this is where it's really crucial to get with your realtor and do some accurate comparable sales to make sure you really price it accurately, because it can sit on the market for a while if you're overpriced. So as you can see, median days on market is 77 days, which is up quite a bit. It's up 10 points from last year at this time. It's also up from 41 in previous months. So we are seeing this shift reflecting a market that's no longer high pressure, immediate offer environment. However, properties that show well and are priced correctly and are in great locations are still moving quite quickly. So from a buyer perspective, you do have more time to be selective about the property you're choosing, conducting thorough due diligence. You're not having to waive inspections anymore. You can make thoughtful decisions without feeling rushed or pressured as much. And, greater negotiating room means that you're not pressured into these bidding wars or having to waive inspections or other important contingencies like appraisals and things like that. So if you're a seller in this market, you're no longer, potentially just selling over the weekend as we were in previous months and years. So it does require a stronger pricing strategy, and your home has to present really well. You really want to prep your listing really well, get great photographs, and, have some patience. Our days on market here are quite a bit higher than they have been previously. So, but, homes that list the right way and consult with your realtor, that, you can still sell quite efficiently. As mentioned previously, our market here is somewhat competitive now. Highly sought after neighborhoods, really well updated, low maintenance properties are still moving pretty quickly. and there is still a strong buyer demand. But this is indicated by longer days on market, increased buyer choices across price points, and more balanced negotiation, where neither party holds a crazy amount of leverage. It's not really a major buyer's market. It's not a seller's market anymore. So this is overall, a healthier, more sustainable real estate market for all participants. So let's have a look at our sales activity here for October. We saw 134 homes close in Santa Fe, which represents a pretty significant 24.1% increase in closed sales compared to October this time last year. This is a pretty substantial year-over-year growth, and it does show that buyer activity here is alive and well. And this is driven in part by slightly better mortgage rates, as well as a lot of pent-up demand from 2024 when the mortgage rates were so high. So as you can see, we have a very active buyer pool, but we do have this duality. We have the 24.1% growth in the activity of buyers, yet there's a 77-day median days on market, showing that today's buyers are more selective and very deliberate in their purchasing decisions. So as you can see, this is impacted slightly by the mortgage rates improving. While they're still historically, somewhat high, the average 30-year has come down to 6.17%, which is significantly lower than it was when the peak rates when they were seen earlier this year. So this is enough to bring buyers back to the market and drive some strong year-over-year focused sales growth. While this balance shifts, we can see that well-priced homes are going to attract offers within 30 to 45 days, whereas overpriced homes or homes that don't show well can sit, from the median of 77 days or well over 90 days, requiring a lot of price cuts and time on market and a lot of patience from sellers. So again, with this shifting balance in the market, with buyers having, a little more leverage, sellers need to really focus on their pricing strategy. And with buyers also so focused on their monthly payment and their bills with the way the economy is right now, if you can offer maybe a 2-1 buy down to a buyer, or offer some seller credit closing costs towards their down payment, anything you can do to help lower their monthly payment, even for a couple years, is going to really attract a lot more buyers. So, invest in your presentation as a seller, invest in your staging, get repairs done, make the property desirable for buyers, and then, potentially offer them some of these financial incentives as well. So if you're ready to make some moves in Santa Fe, whether you have a home to sell or you're looking to buy your dream home here, I'd love to meet up with you and talk strategy. So as always, feel free to call or text me anytime. Schedule a consultation on my website at kennycrowley.com, and I'll be bringing you these market reports every month. Another important thing to note here in October was that our number of active listings for sale dropped by about 120 listings as compared to the previous 4 months. So this dip in our available inventory, paired with already a pretty selective pool of buyers, has slowed our market pretty significantly coming into November and into the holiday months. Now, coming into the new year, after talking to some of my lenders, we're hopeful that there will be some significant interest rate drops in 2026. So we'll keep you posted on that, as well, as that could open up a lot more options and change the market significantly. Tune in next month for my November market report. And that concludes the market report here for October. If you got value out of this video or any of the videos I'm putting out, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and hit that notification bell so you always get updates on my new videos and any of these market reports coming out. I'll keep them coming to you and keep the information relevant, and hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving and holiday season, and I'll see you in the next video.